Hey guys, welcome back to another, well, not another really, just a new spectate video. I was going to say another live game commentary, but it's not live game commentary. It's not live at all. I'm live. This gameplay isn't though. I played this game yesterday, so my main account, bam, I'm on my Foxdrop account. We're in Diamond. And yeah, I wanted to show you this gameplay, guys, because firstly I wanted to show off some things that I might not otherwise play very frequently, like mid lane. You guys see me playing a lot of jungle, but not a lot of mid lane or anything like that. So I figured you guys might be interested in seeing that. But also, this was a bit of a unique game, I'll say. And the way this game went is something that you probably won't see out of me. Maybe ever, or at least not in a really bloody long time. You'll kind of see what I'm alluding to as the game goes on, because I don't really want to give any spoilers, I guess. But it should be kind of clear, I suppose. But either way, hopefully you guys can enjoy the spectate and see me playing some Orianna. I'm probably going to skip through a little bit of the lane phase, because firstly it's kind of boring, and secondly, I'm not a great Orianna player. I'm not a great mid laner. This is my off role. The reason why I'm picking Orianna here is because when I'm off-rolled, I pick stuff that is not hard to play, scales so that I can just farm in the lane phase, and is useful when they're behind. If I have to play from behind. So Orianna is good. I mean, she's a bit hard to play, but she's good for that because she's always going to be useful. If you just want to farm up, you can totally do that, and you can carry once you get some items, but you don't have to smash that early game. And if you're ever off-rolled or auto-filled, you are most likely not going to be better. I'm missing so much CS, I'm already tilted. You're most likely not going to be better than whoever you're playing against at that role. So this Veigar is most likely going to be a better mid lane than me. And I'm a jungle main, which means my laning is already awful. And look at that, I missed the cannon minion, like holy shit, just end me. So I'm already kind of admitting that I'm going to be pretty bad, honestly, at laning. So my strength is not in the lane phase. I'm just going to farm the best I can, even when I'm missing cannon minions. And yeah, so that's why I'm also going to be skipping through this lane phase, because it's boring, and also because I'm not... If you're watching this to learn Orianna, I don't think this is going to be a good gameplay for you to watch, personally. But hopefully we can still get some good stuff going. So, first things first, your runes. I completely fluffed my runes this game. I've got Phase Rush, which was absolutely not meant to be Phase Rush. It was meant to be Airy, but I went Phase Rush because I'm a dingus. Just complete misclick there. And yeah, right now I'm kind of getting into like a auto-attack war with the Veigar. I have heal and flash, and he doesn't have summoners, so I think I might be able to win this, but I don't know. I mean, with my passive, maybe I could have beat him there, honestly. But again, that's kind of an experience with my champion, and I'm fine just farming, so we're getting harassed pretty hard here. We don't want to die though, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing, and then I'm gonna try and recall and get out of here, or I'm gonna fake the recall so it pushes it under my tower, and then I'm just gonna try and pick up some minions here. Let's get out of here. So recall. I've got Phase Rush. My secondary though, I've gone for the inspiration tree. As you can see, I've got stopwatch and I believe futures market. First item though, going to be a Morello's. Just going to help me farm. But yeah, lane phase, boring. Level 6 though, that's kind of interesting. I might better get something going down here. Let's see. Get a little bit of harass going down. If I can harass him, maybe get him tad low or something. He has catalyst though, so again, it's boring because I've got items that help me just like farm and wave clear. And Veigar has items that help him not take loads of damage from me. Or at least like... He's tankier and he has that level up regen, so yeah, this really shouldn't be too much of a... Yeah. So how you guys doing? Are you having a good day? What have you been up to? Anything interesting? What's new? How's the fam? I hope you have had a good day, because if you are an Orianna enthusiast, then you're going to need to have had a good day, because this is going to make you cry. If you are not an Orianna enthusiast and you're the opposite, then this might actually be nice for you, because it's nice to see someone share your passion at Orianna in the way that you hate Orianna and like to see us fail. Not saying I'm going to fail this game or anything like that, by the way, but just making small talk. Because this is boring as shit. But that's just the way it goes. Blue, blue, blue. So I am 10 CS down on Veigar. That's not great. In fact, if I were a mid main, I'd be pretty unhappy with that. But I'm not a mid main. And I'm just playing to my off-roll standards here, which is just chill out and farm up. So Veigar tries to harass me on the tower there with the cage. Just use my blue suede shoes to avoid that shit. He's getting a little bit low on mana though, and I do have blue buffs. So I can use that to my advantage a little bit. If I force him to spam abilities, I might be able to come out on top of that one. The fact that I don't have area or anything like that actually really sucks for me though, because yeah, I mean, I'm really losing that in these poke trades where he has the comet and I don't. I'm out of there. See ya. There's my flash though. Skarner tried to ult me and I'm having none of it, so I'm out of there. But there goes my flash, so that's a bit unfortunate. I still have my heal though. Oh dear. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I got a cannon minion. Hopefully you're proud of me for that one. Oh, I get flash ultied into the stun. Not even going to use my heal. I'm dead. I mean, to be honest, I have no flash. If you're playing Skarner, or anyone who's got really easy ganks like that, if you see a lane who has no flash, just gank the lane. You're probably going to get something out of it. But we are 2,000 gold down at 10 minutes, which is pretty bad, honestly. A lot of that comes down to just the CS, but obviously they do also have more kills. They have 4 more kills than us. A lot of that's on Jinx as well, which is pretty bad. We don't want the kills on Jinx. She's probably the worst person to have the kills on. As you can see, Jinx has now got another kill. 2 kills even. Under tower in a 2v2. That's fantastic. At this point was also when I muted my bot lane. These guys were just whining all the time. It was really annoying, actually, more than anything else. It was irritating to listen to, so I just muted them. If you have teammates who are just whining, just mute them. Just mute them. They're obviously not going to communicate or anything like that, or there's nothing good coming out of reading their text, pretty much. So just mute them and focus on the game. So here's an interesting first trade here. He cages me and tries to chunk me down, but can't quite do it. So through using my ultimate, we get a harass onto him. We pop him with the shockwave as well. Brings him back into us. Blow his flash. I use my heal because I know Veigar and his ultimate scales with your missing health. So I just wanted to stay as healthy as I could there. And boom, Warwick comes in for that. Easy mop up. Good stuff. So the stove is heating up. The stove is now lukewarm. We can almost chuck in our jacket potatoes, but not quite. Almost. Good play. My first proper play. Use my ultimate proactively, effectively, and boom. First item on Orianna, guys. Morello's. Tier 2 boots because I want to dodge out Veigar's skill shots. And we've lost First Blood Tower at 13 minutes. 2v2 again, absolutely rinsed. Bot lane 7-2 Jinx with a 30 CS lead versus my 1-4 Xayah, who has rushed a Blaze Ruin King, which is not a great item to rush. Yeah, honestly, that Veigar cage is really hard to play versus. I never really noticed it, but if you Veigar cage and just W in the middle of the cage, it's actually really hard to dodge that W without risking getting hit by the cage. So at this stage of the game, we don't really want to do too much. We kind of just want to farm up because, I mean, we're really far behind. We don't want to force things, just wave clear, stem the bleeding a little bit, make it so that we're not giving up loads of objectives. And we just gave up dragon, so we can give up what we need to give up, but outside of that, don't do it. You know what? I'm going to rewind that one because I completely missed that. So Warwick comes round for a cheeky little gank here. Here he is. He goes in. Good ultimate to start it. Very nice. I shockwave, but sadly it pushes him the wrong way, which then forces me to walk forward to try and combo him, and I walk into his stun because I am a dingus. And yeah, that was not great. So I die. Oh, are we going to get a cheeky? No, we're not. Jinx is going to get... What am I watching? Well, that's not great. That was nice, though. So that's Jinx dead. Nice shutdown. It's not, you know, it's on to rank hand, but still, that's a good shutdown. But yeah, I mean, this Jinx is bloody strong. She's really bloody strong. I'm going to go hold top because Timo died. Just get the farm. My win condition this game is not when I am at one item, so I don't need to try and force anything. I'm just going to farm up. We lose the Rift Herald again. If we have to get rid of objectives, we have to get rid of them. But here comes Vlad here. So I see Vlad coming in, and I know I've got Teemo nearby, so I'm going to go in on him. We force engage onto him. He's going to come out of stealth here, so I pop my shockwave. Boom! The second he comes out of stealth. Perfect timing, Foxy. Let's fucking go. Which is brilliant stuff. Teemo doesn't die. I can kind of chase down Thresh, but I know there are people in the river. And again, I'm scared of fighting here because I know we're weak compared to them. But there's no Jinx here yet. So let's chase. Let's keep fighting. Rakan gets a nice... delays the Veigar there. So I'm just going to go in onto him. Jinx is coming in here. Now this is the scary part right here. So I'm going to pause here. This is where the fight actually gets kind of difficult because now we're in a 2v2 and Jinx is really not the person we want to be in a 2v2 against, right? But the way we win this fight, if we can pop Jinx down, we can win. So that's what you're going to focus on. Just focus on this little knobhead here, okay? If you can get her, you're Gucci. So I try my best. I get a nice chunk, gets it down to half. Warwick gets a Q, and then I finish her off. I get this red buff, and then from here, I can just chase him down. Try to avoid him as best I can so I don't get stunned or anything, and then BAM! So I get 4 kills out of that play. I'm now 6-2-2, but I'm still 3,500 gold down as a team. But what this means is now I have the ball is in my court, so to speak, or as it is now, on my head. So that's good. That's what I wanted. And now we can recall. Get someone. We're pretty rich, so yeah, just go for that Ludens. And let's bloody go. So around this time is where I can really start doing stuff. You see my QW Chunks Skarner, who's got Cinderhawk, to about 60% health. So you can imagine on a squishy it's going to do even more. But yeah, I'm relatively strong here, but I still would like maybe one more item to be really strong. So another fight is happening here. Another fight. They've got the Rift Herald down, and here they go. Bam! Blooming in. Is that my ultimate? That was my ultimate. So bam. Ultimate onto the 2 squishies. That's Jinx and Veigar caught in an ultimate. Ulti Q combo. Look at them. Now they're really low health. That's good. That's a good start. But let's see. Rakan gets dragged in. Thank God. I think he meant to click me, but he missed. But I'm not going to be able to do anything there. So I flank. I know I can't do anything if I go in for the front line, so cheeky positioning there. I'm going to highlight this one, guys, because this one's really bloody important when you're playing a carry. There's the ultimate W combo onto Veigar and Jinx. Beautiful stuff there. But I mean, we're losing 100% on this front line. We've lost this fight. We're not doing anything here. Like, we're so weak compared to them. It's not even 5v5, so I can't do anything through the front. So if you saw what I did there, I just walked around the side to try and do something. It's little stuff like that that makes a big difference when you're playing carries. And when you get the difference between getting something and getting nothing. This is really awkward here. I do this from the enemy team's perspective. They see me, but not really. No idea where I am, but I get caught by that stun. And then they flash on me and kill me. Bit awkward. But yeah, so there goes the inhibitor. 7,000 gold down at 20 minutes. Looking pretty dire. I'm not going to lie. And my bot lane is not only inting 1716, but they're flaming each other as well, which is not ideal. So we're not really having the best showing of things, but it's okay. I'm still feeling this shit. Do you guys trust me? Do you guys think that I am good enough at this video game, League of Legends, to whip something out my arse and bring this one and carry it home? I mean, we're 6,000 gold down now, with an inhibitor down at 20 minutes, and I am the person who's gonna carry this team. You know, like, and the responsibility is on me. Can we do that? Well, let's see if we can. So Veigar oversteps a little bit here. I managed to pick him off. That's good stuff. And good old Vladimir tries as well, but he can't do that shit. So that's another 2 kills for me. Alright, but now things are going to get a little bit hairy here. Let's slow this one down just a tad. Wait, I need to do this from... Wait, whatever. There's the shockwave. Completely whiffs. Why does that whiff? Because I thought that Jinx... Well, Jinx got excited, basically. Jinx got excited, and she sidestepped it. And then the bloody Jinx ultimate doesn't even hit me. It hits the guy I'm standing next to, and that kills me. So yeah, bit unfortunate on that one. But still, I got 2 kills out of that one. Just with the ultimate there. I just want to quickly show you that ultimate. I'm sorry if rewinding bores you guys at all, but I really want to just break down a little bit what I'm doing so you guys can see. the way I'm using my ultimate on Orianna can be hard because of ball management, but make it easier for you. Make this as easy as it can be. So look at my ball. My ball is just sitting here. I'm just letting them walk into my ball. Press R. You see that? That's what I was waiting for them to get in so I could ulti the Jinx, but she was hyper from the Veigar kill, or not Veigar, sorry, the was it Rakan? Someone died. Rakan, I'm guessing it was. Yeah, it must have been Rakan. He's the only one dead. So yeah, she got excited there, which was unfortunate, but either way, that was my intention there. My intention there was to let them do the work. All right, let them do the work. I don't have to bother with it. Let them do it. It didn't really work, but that was the intention. That was the intention. But still, things are looking pretty dire again. We lose a bloody Nexus tower. Wait, are we going to lose both Nexus towers here? Holy shit. Alright, well, our Nexus is open at 23 minutes into the game. 23 bloody minutes into the game. This Nexus is naked. It's naked. Look at it. Vile. Gonna have to tag this video NSF. Well, I've never actually said NSFW. Not safe for work. But yeah, maybe I'll get demonetized for this one because nudity. There it is. So we got to protect this one like it's an egg. And we are someone who really wants the egg protected. But the thing is, this egg is hard to protect when it's naked. So we're going to do our best to transform ourselves into fluffy little cotton balls and just be a massive duvet and just wrap ourselves in the egg. So that's really the plan. More specifically, relating to League though, just farm up basically. Stall it out, farm it up. They're probably on that shit. No, they're not. But they could be on that shit at any time. If we can something on Baron, that's great. But if these guys just play smart, deny vision around the Baron area, they can just go for it really. They set up a split push, which is actually really good for them. But either way, yeah. So, Skarner flash ults me, but he's pretty far forward here, so I just walk away. That's really nice. But I'm really low on mana, but fortunately I have Megalomicon, which gives me the mana back. So slow it down here. There's the ball. Let the ball do the work for you. Boom! Two-man shockwave into the dissonance. Boom! That's 2 kills. Jinx is dead, and Jinx obviously is the carry bag this game. There it is. Heroic shockwave performance right there. 4 people dead. Should we go for the Baron? Well, I think that would be a bit risky. We're pretty low. That's good. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. Chill out a little bit. Alright. Well, Teemo's dead as well. But that's good shit. Alright, that's good. Xayah has now completed the second part of her build, which is the Black Cleaver. Which, of course... yeah. And I'm sitting on my Banshee's Veil. I wanted to go Banshee's because if Sky just runs at me, he's just going to ult me. So I may as well have something to protect me a little bit from that guy. And I think Banshee's is my best option. It makes the flash ulti a bit tricky, though. He can just smite me to get rid of the Banshee's Veil, which is a huge plus of having blue smite on Skarners. If you run into Banshees, you can just do that. But it should still help on things like Veigar Cage or a Thresh Hook or something like that. I mean, it should be hard. It's harder for me to get caught out, which is quite important when I am the carry bag. So we're just farming up. I'm on 205 CS. That's not a huge amount of CS, but it's decent. Just farming up where we can, just chilling out. I mean, we're still 6,000 gold down, 6,500 gold down. Pretty crazy. But just chilling out. Don't let them get too much. Play it slow, play it chill, don't go too far without vision, so, you know, not doing anything crazy there. And, yeah, that's basically it. So, Predator is popped on Skarner. He's looking for something, but he's not going to get me. Is he going to go for someone else? I think we're okay here. But, again, just chill out. Just chill out. Teemo getting awards. Been madman that he is. There's the TP from Vlad. That probably means that they want to go for a... I don't know why you TP in like that, actually. I don't think I even noticed that when I was playing this game. But still. Oh, that's the catch. Is that the catch, though? Well, it sort of is. So there it is. They go full engage onto the Warwick here. And follow the ball, lads. Follow the ball. So firstly, just go for the people who are in your face. You don't need to do any kind of crazy heroic play. Just get the person in your face. And there's the ball. Let the ball do the work for you. Boom! 4-man shockwave. Instantly assassinates the Jinx. Finishes off the Thresh. Chunks the Vladimir. Beautiful stuff. Let the ball do the work for you. Let him come to you. And then we just mop. What, are we going to mop these up? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Skarner has ulti here. I mean, we can see that he does. I mean, I don't know whether he does or not. Well, I mean, yeah. I can't. In the game, I couldn't tell if he had ult or not. But I assumed he had it still. The way he was just running at me there and stuff. But that's what we need. Nothing fancy. If people come onto you and you're the carry, just get rid of them. Don't run through the tanks or anything like that. Just get the people who are on your face, get rid of them, and then you can work on the other people. This is why having Last Whisper and Void Staff and stuff is so important when you're playing carries. If you're against a tanky team comp. Because the tanks are going to be the ones in your face, and you need to be able to kill those as soon as possible so that you can then move on from them onto the carries. Most of the time, it's not feasible for you to just walk past the people who are in on your face. You have to deal with them somehow. Sometimes you can just ignore them, obviously, depending on the situation. Like if Thresh was just hitting me and stuff, and I saw Jinx next to him, I would obviously just ignore the Thresh. But generally speaking, it's fine just to go for that person on your face. Just take them out of the fight. You don't have to deal with them. Honestly, it makes the fight 10 times easier if we get rid of Thresh, for example, and we know, okay, that's a huge amount of CC, huge amount of catch just out the window. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we can just play smarter and actually just be like carry on carry kind of stuff, you know? So yeah, just play like that and then let them come to you. So I'm going to go for a Void Staff next because, again, I want to deal with the people who are in my face. Skarner's going for Banshees. Thresh has Locket. There's a sash on Jinx as well. Oh yeah, that's for Warwick, I guess. So yeah, MR's come through here. So we just want to chill out. We want to chill out a little bit, but get that magic pen. There's the engage on Warwick. Beautiful catch, honestly. That was really nice. Teemo just doing his pro Teemo stuff by sitting invisible right there. But that's a good catch. That's a good catch. So now they're 4v5. These catches, if it was on the enemy team, this would be Baron. We're 7,000 gold down still. How the hell are we just... Oh my god, whatever. If this was on the enemy team, these kills would lead to Baron. They'd lead to inhibitors. But for us, it's just stalling the game out some more so that we can then catch up still and get into the game more. Because, I mean, we're still at that point where this... Yeah, we're just trying to... I mean, two and a half items on Xayah compared to 3 and basically 4 items on Jinx. Like, holy shit. I'm pretty strong, that's nice, but yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one, but yeah, just farm it up, lads. Farm. Let's skip forward a little bit here. Just stop them getting Baron. Honestly, if you were the enemy team though here, I mean, they keep trying to fight us and it's not working, but still, just get vision and don't fight. I mean, if they had a pink ward on that and then they just force us to face check them and stuff, that would be so much better for them. Alright, so Teemo's going in for the old engage. Gets a huge amount of poke onto Jinx, honestly. That's really good. Cheeky play there. But that's, again, we don't kill Jinx, but that delays her even more. And it's just... Oh! I get flash ulted. Save me, team! Save me! I'm alive! Good stuff. Very nice initiation from Skarner. If he had teams around... His team was around him, but he wasn't. He was by himself. So if his team's not with him, not good, lads, not good. So let's go for the Braum play. But there's still 4 people alive. So I'm going to pause here because this right here is probably the biggest play of the game for us. This is going to seal our fate. If we mess this one up, we probably just lose the game, honestly. Because, yeah, Nexus is naked. We will basically just lose this game. So we have to get this one right. Now, we have the man advantage. So the advantage is on us, but we're still pretty far behind as far as gold goes and stuff. So, and, you know, they're strong members. I mean, Vladimir and Jinx, more than enough damage to wipe us. So we still have to respect them. So what do we want to do? Well, we can just go for the Baron here. We can do that. But I don't think we really have the damage to do it very quickly because Jinx, Xayah's pretty weak. So we're not going to be able to melt this one that fast. And our Baron taking team is not that good considering Teemo's not with us. But if we can't take the Baron really quickly, we deny vision with the control wards. This is why control wards are so useful, especially late game when you're going for these objectives. Deny vision with control wards and force the enemy team to face check you. So that's the play we set up here. We've put the control wards down and we're forcing them to run into us and face check us. As soon as Teemo's playing this one ridiculously. I mean, as soon as Teemo just sits there and baits for the bloody Jinx. That's perfect. But as soon as that happens, then we all turn, all get off of the Baron, all go for the fight here. I mean, Warwick's a little bit late to the party, but he's a Warwick player. I think they're all. That's kind of what you expect, really. And then boom, I use my Zhonya's to get out of the Vlad ultimate there. But perfect. This is what you want. You want to abuse lack of vision and bait them to come into you. This is perfect. This is exactly what it is. The reason why Teemo got that pick here is because we control warded the pit and we forced them to come into us and face check us. So vision, guys. Vision is really important. Vision is key. That was the wrong button. Really, really good stuff. This is a bit risky here. I don't really want to trap here unless I catch Jinx or Veigar, but I see Veigar mid, so yeah, let's just get out of here. But there we go. I'm almost at my full item build here. I finally use my stopwatch to block the Vlad ulti, because Vlad is just disgusting. If he ults you and he can just combo you, you die. Just flat out, you just die. So being able to have that on you means that ult doesn't hurt you, which is really useful. But now we have Baron, so now we can try and make the play. We are still 3,000 gold down. Teemo's dead, so that's a bit of a pause button there. So how about we just don't use this Baron for now then and we try and chill out. But, I mean, the enemy team can still get very greedy here. I mean, we can see they're around. Okay, I have a lot of damage. If someone comes to face check me, maybe I can just pop them up and explode them. But we really want to avoid a hard engage from Skarner. If Skarner predators and engages a lot like this, honestly, that is precisely what you want to avoid. That is really not what you want. Just disengage, because they have good hard engage, and that hard engage is going to cost us if we end up fighting a 4v5. Now the enemy team does a smart thing here of trying to go for the inhibitor. I did a cheeky flank to try and go for some poke. Didn't work, but still that's fine. Distract them a little bit, but I mean, they get the inhib, we can't stop that. It's 4v5, we generally just can't stop that. But it's okay, I mean, they're not getting anything else here. As long as I don't get anything else, then losing an inhib isn't a huge deal. 4,000 gold down now. Dragon is spawning. I can't tell what kind of dragon it is. Is it Elder? No, it's a mountain. Can we fight this one? I think we can. I don't know what that was by Rakan. That must have been a misclick, but that's pretty... that's not great. Still, go Teemo! Alright, Teemo gets the pick. He's redeemed himself. I don't know why Jinx was there by herself, but yeah. We could rush this one though. I remember actually saying this call specifically. I remember calling rush it because they just pushed mid and then recalled, so we could get that straight away. So yeah, we get the dragon. That's good stuff. And we also kill Jinx, which is nice too. But yeah, I think we should... We have Baron still, so we either just want to... Yeah, this is one of those things where I wasn't 100% sure what to do, and I think this was not the right thing to do. The wrong thing here was... Well, what we needed to do was just be together here, I think. That was the best thing, was just do something together. Going bot lane, I wanted to do because that tier 1 tower was still up. We had a mini wave in a good position. If we all go bot, we can ride off that wave and get a decent push going, because they also don't have Jinx, so we could get that one going. But at the same time, we've lost that mid inhibitor, and generally speaking, if you want to push a lane down, you should push the lane where your inhib is down, because then you're attacking and defending at the same time. You're defending your way from super minions while pushing into the enemy base. So generally speaking, good idea to do that. So yeah, that was one of those things where I wasn't really 100% sure what we should have done, and I think, to be honest, we should have just gone mid. I think that was the better call, especially since our Nexus is legit naked right now. So yeah. Anyway, that's greedy. 2-man shockwave, almost insta-pop the Veigar, but not quite. But we do get the Thresh. Rakan goes down on the side as well. But this is, I mean, 1 for 1. Okay, not the greatest, but we do get summoners out of Veigar as well. Summoners out of Veigar means quite a lot, because I mean, he's immobile outside of that flash. Man, this game is just like, whew. Got to do my best. I've got to do my best to really carry this one. So let's do my best to carry this one. Skarner, you're getting greedy, buddy. That's a flash ultimate. They've gone into me. I'm not even dead somehow. That was a really good redemption from Rakan there as well, to be fair. Give credit to him. Good redemption. And here, this is what's important. This is important about playing team fights. When you're on this health, I'm on this health. I'm low as fork right here. I'm low as fork. What do I do? What do I do? Do I recall? Do I run away? No, I try and contribute as best as I can still. I'm not getting anywhere near that guy. I'm just contributing, basically. So I'm going to do my best to throw out spells. Help Warwick a bit. And there you go. Boom. That's a little small tip. It's a small thing that makes a big difference, guys. That's what my girlfriend tells me, at least. Beautiful stuff. That's what we want. We can probably dive this guy. He's by himself. Honestly, I think we could have dived him there, like with the Warwick. I mean, we're going to ult him anyway. He's going to flash away. That's fine. Can't keep going because we're getting a huge minion wave bot side and they're starting to respawn and I'm still very low, so let's get out of here. Are we heading gold yet? No, we're still 1,000 gold down. But yeah, we're starting to get some stuff, I guess. Sort of. Alright. A bit of a ballsy engage here. Thresh ends up going down. Boom, the old combo wombo onto the Jinx as well. Right place, right time. Be with your teammates in the late game. If you stick together, good things happen. If you don't stick together, you get impatient or perhaps you get a little bit handsy. That's not the right word. Whatever. Then stuff like that happens when you're Thresh and you try and make a play. But if you're grouped, then you can avoid being punished for those plays. If Timo was by himself there, he would have legit just died. My team's going for the Baron. I decide, you know what, you guys do Baron, I'm going to kill Veigar. My first real solo kill of the game. Godlike at 40 minutes. That's a dead Veigar for 60 seconds here. We've got Baron. Let's just run it down mid, Big Brother style. And we're finally in the lead. We've got the goal lead. There's the Warwick ultimate. Jinx is dead. Nice tag onto Thresh as well. Push, push, push. That's this one going down. That's the inhibitor going down. Skarner, what are you doing? You're not really doing anything. Let's keep going. Jinx is dead. Veigar's dead. I think we got this one, guys. I think we got this one. My shockwave is up. I'm sort of just trying to play around peeling here so the carries stay alive. Should have ulted him there. I held on to that for no real reason. Actually, it doesn't matter who's dead. Yep, that's cool. And then boom. There it is, lads. So, I said at the beginning of the game that you'll probably never see me do this again. And the answer to that question, well, the finishing touches to that statement is me playing an off-roll and actually hard carrying and winning a game from this far behind. Putting the team on my shoulders and actually carrying them when I wasn't playing jungle. So there you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching the gameplay today. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheeky thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to me for more League of Legends content. You can find me, go follow my stream and my Twitter as well. Those are in the description. As well as a link to my second channel, which is full gameplays every single other day. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great one. And I will see you in my next video.